Doing well. How are you?
Good.
Overall thoughts from tonight?
Yeah, I mean, like we played a better third period. We outshot them 17-7 in the third period last night. Kind of found a way to lose the game. And tonight I thought it was a third period where we came out, we flexed our muscles a little bit and found a way to win a game in the third period.
Go ahead, Mark, if you got a question.
Giving up that goal shorthanded late in the second must have been frustrating for your guys. What did you say to them in the room after that period?
Just that it'll be our best 20. I mean, we know hockey games are going to come down like this. We really turned it up. We really turned it up after they scored. I mean, we had some really good chances. We had a great power play. It gave us momentum. Then, Tugnut had a really good look. Fordo had a really, walk down the pipe there. We had built momentum. We just needed to keep the momentum. We needed to get out and get to our game quickly. And I thought we probably played, the best period of the night for us in the third period. We were just in the box in the first period, and it really put us on our heels because they have a good power play. And, so.
You got goals from the bottom six tonight. Can you? What are your thoughts on their play?
Well, that's our eighth goal from our third line, so that's good. And now we'll get Moynier back, and that'll add to our depth up front. I mean, we gotta get Princey and Fordo and Tice going. That we got to get them going 5-on-5. Fordo had some good looks tonight. Princey had some good looks both nights. I like Princey tonight because he was around the net. And that's good when he's around the net. Then he can use his game. I think Tice just needs to be quicker in his offense. I think he's overthinking it a little bit. He just needs to simplify it and take the play that's there and go. But our third and fourth line, great. It's good for Albin to get one. Needham gets his third. That's I like that. When our top two lines start scoring regularly, we'll be dangerous.
Last one for me was Jack Adams a healthy scratch tonight, or is there a health issue there?
No health issue. He's just he had a long time off, so he's just getting back at it. And it's just about working him. I mean, he's going to get extra reps in practice. He's come a long way. So, it's just something where, we're just bringing him along. We're going to need his hands around the net for sure. But Engel played a great game tonight too, especially in the third period. Finished some big hits for us, drew a penalty in the third period. Their team was really rattled with him.
Thanks, Nate.
Coach, did you think about going to someone else besides Jackson before tonight?
No. I mean, he's our guy. Jackson's our guy. We're going to grow with him. He's getting better. I didn't like his BU game. I thought he came back with a good weekend. I thought he came back with a good weekend. So, did it look like hockey to you guys, or did it look like rugby? So anyhow, I thought our D made, Maragis and Buns are playing very well. Callahan was playing real well. I like, Maragis is the best hockey Maragis has played for us, and as well as for Buns. Those guys are taking a step, which is really good for us.
Ian, you got anything?
Yeah, Nate, yesterday you mentioned your team's poise, how you wanted them to play with more poise. Is the third period an example of that? The final minute, they get one in there, and then as you mentioned after their goal in the second, is that what you were looking for in terms of the poise?
Yeah, it didn't rattle us. They got right back to their game, and that was good. But our third period, I thought we were clicking. I didn't think we had poise last night, and I thought, within a shift, we would do, we'd be on our game for 22 seconds of it. And then the last 8 seconds, we would just get away from our game. And that kills you, you know, like the turnover is a prime example. I mean, we had a great shift. You know, everything was going right, forcing that shift. We had a great chance. We get the puck, we move it back low, we get the puck, and then we just, you know, we just went haywire there with that. So we just got to learn to stay with our game. And that's maturity. That's poise, you know, like just understanding that we don't have to win the game every shift. And the kids want to win, you know, that's what happened to us that BU week or that BC week. And we just tried to win the game every shift. And, you know, there's a lot of nothing shifts within a game. And sometimes you're going to get a chance. It's not going to go your way. Then you just gotta live to fight another day, put the puck in a good spot, you know, leave your team in a good spot. You know, when you leave the ice, leave your team in a good spot and keep momentum. So it's just, it's a maturity thing. I think it's also is something where you're sitting around, you know, with the COVID is where you're sitting around and you want to play. They want to go, you know, the horses want to run. Right. But we just gotta, you know, we got to kind of learn that, you know, it's 60 minutes and we're not going to try to win it every shift. You know, we're going to build momentum. You know, we're just going to stay with our game. And if we trust our game, we'll win games like we did tonight. We trusted our game tonight. And then we took over the game and flexed in the third period when we needed to.
You mentioned the maturity. That's something that Ron Rolston brought up while you were gone. How do you see that coming along this week and since you've been back?
We took a step tonight, you know. I mean, I didn't like it last night because it lost us the game. But we took a big step tonight, you know, and hopefully we can take that confidence with us and we'll show the guys clips of, you know, the difference between the two games and how we handled it and how we stayed with our game. I mean, you know, tie game going to the third period, we give up 3 shots in the third period. I mean, you can't write it any better than that for us.
Thanks, Nate.
No problem, guys.